feeling when you realize that someone has money. Because then you don't have to worry about them wanting yours.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're discussing one of our favorite character tropes, the glamorously wealthy dame. We'll be breaking down what makes her so fabulous and why we can't get enough of her out-of-touch, aloof humor.
Oh, Sid. Do. I insist. I'm intrigued. And that never happens.
A character who still takes up space unapologetically, the rich dame is, from the outside, a beacon of confidence. Still, like other wealthy characters on screen, she is often portrayed as out of touch, morally questionable, and despite her wealth, empty inside, as if in search of something money can't buy.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I want this.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's just a display. It's not for sale.
Everything is for sale.
I will take care of it.
Her role can cover a lot of range. We see her in powerful matriarchs like Lucille Bluth and Emily Gilmore, as well as the eccentric solo tour de force a la Tanya McQuoid and Cruella de Vil.
Thank you. Now go stand somewhere till I need you.
While other wealthy characters are often portrayed as overtly villainous and cutthroat, these characters are often beloved by fans. Their moral compass might be skewed, but we just can't get enough of them. This begs the question, why do we love our rich dames?
Live, that's the message. Live? Yes, life is a banquet, and most poor suckers are starving to death. Now, come on, Agnes, live.
Though it may seem counterintuitive, in times of economic hardship, audiences can feel drawn to the wealthy on screen. It's partly a form of escapism, watching the luxury resorts of the White Lotus or the lavish properties of Succession to see how the other half lives. Stories of the wealthy's misfortune are also appealing because they confirm our belief that money can't buy happiness. In fact, quite the opposite can easily be true.
Life is full of terrible things, Lorelei.
She was emotional. When you're emotional, you don't think clearly. I remember a woman who tried to buy a plane when her granddaughter moved out.
I tried to timeshare a plane. It is in no way even close to the same thing.
Among other characters in a wealthy on-screen family, the rich dame stands out for a few simple reasons. For better or for worse, her status awards her social privilege to get away with more, whether it's an outlandish outfit or a fierce clapback.
Why are you doing this? You live in a mansion, you have a chauffeured limousine, a closet full of fat suits. Why are you so obsessed with her?
She badmouthed me, and it got into the press.
She is comfortable making herself stand out and taking up space in the world because she feels she deserves it. This gives her an air of poise, elegance, and confidence that draws the viewer in.
Let me give you some advice. If you need to talk about power, you don't have it.
Take Emily Gilmore of Gilmore Girls fame. She lives quite comfortably in a mansion in Hartford, Connecticut, where her hired help takes care of all the cooking and cleaning.
For years, I've been listening to you and your father and everyone else go on and on about how demanding I am, how I have to have things a certain way. Well, guess what? I pay to have them that way. I pay more than anyone else pays their maids, and when things are not the way I want, that means I'm not getting what I paid for. Why is that so hard to understand?
This leaves Emily free to focus her time and energy on social responsibilities, allowing her to take on roles like president of the DAR. As a result of years of honing her social skills in the cutthroat world of Connecticut's upper crust, Emily is one of the most self-assured, composed women in television.
And what made Mitchum decide to choose you to marry amongst the pack of women he was betting at the time, I'll never know. But hats off to you for bagging him. He's still a playboy, you know. Well, of course you know that would explain why your weight goes up and down 30 pounds every other month. But that's your cross to bear. But these are ugly realities. No one needs to talk about them.
The White Lotus's Victoria Ratliff is another character we obsessed over. It's not just implied that she thinks she's better than certain people due to her wealth and status. She straight up says it.
Who did you meet with a boat? Are they decent people?
Yeah, they own their own yacht. They're rich.
Just because people are rich doesn't mean they're not trashy.
Most rich people are trashy.
I wouldn't go that far.
Though her lorazepam habit might be slightly to blame for her blunt nature, it's clear that she has believed this her whole life. While certainly not a character designed to be emulated, Victoria was captivatingly cool and unshakably confident.
The least we can do is enjoy it. If we don't, it's offensive. It's an offense to all the billions of people who can only dream that one day they could live like we do.
Morality has little to do with the popularity of this specific character trope. Just look at Cruella de Vil, whose name literally means cruel devil.
Oh, yes. I love the smell of near extinction.
Yes, she wants to make coats out of adorable Dalmatian puppies. That is absolutely unforgivable.
I live for furs. I worship furs. After all, is there a woman in all this wretched world who doesn't?
Even so, her eccentric glamour makes her an incredibly entertaining villain. In both the animated film and the 1996 live-action adaptation with Glenn Close, Cruella is a fashion icon who will stop at nothing to get what she feels entitled to.
I'm beginning to see spots. What would it cost us to start again on next year's line?
Millions?
Can we afford it?
Well, yes.
Thank you, darling. Now go away.
Another key element of the rich dame is her age, which adds to the complexity of her character. Older women are criminally underrepresented in the media and typically relegated to limited roles like the aging grandmother, members of society characterized as dependent and vulnerable.
You and I are going to play a game. And the name of the game is Don't Call Me Grandma.
What kind of game is that?
It's a fun game, honey. It only has one rule. You have to call me Evelyn.
Okay.
Try it.
Evelyn.
See? We're having fun already.
Seeing an older woman portrayed on screen as confident, self-assured, and powerful due to her status is unique, compelling, and fun. These characters are also often played by incredibly beloved, experienced actresses whose careers we've been following for decades.
I do think a woman's place is eventually in the home, but I see no harm in her having some fun before she gets there.
Lucille Bluth, played by the late great Jessica Walter, is an on-screen grandmother who follows none of the typical kind grandmother tropes. She is brutally honest, but protected from pushback due to her status as the matriarch of a powerful family.
Oh, please. I've been drinking since before you were born. So if alcohol's the reason I'm here, I got news for you, bub. It's the only reason you're here, too.
Hey, you're mean sober, too.
Though she places herself high on a pedestal, she also cares deeply about her family, putting in a significant amount of work to maintain the success of the family business. She is human, after all, and not as clueless as some might think.
Don't you judge me. You're the selfish one. You're the one who charged his own brother for a Bluth frozen banana. I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
Then there's Catherine O'Hara, who enjoyed a career renaissance due to her role as Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek. We loved her since the days of Beetlejuice and Home Alone, but her brilliant acting choices as Moira Rose made us appreciate her talent even more.
Alexis, Mommy's home now. I'll take it from here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to a North American screening of the psychological thriller.
Move it along.
The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Croning.
Moira's iconic voice, along with her diverse collection of wigs, transformed O'Hara into an endearing diva making the most out of her new small-town life.
My babies. No, your kids aren't here.
My girls.
What girls?
My girls.
Oh.
Lorna, second from the left.
Okay.
The eccentric rich dame doesn't have to be a traditional matriarch either. Tanya McQuoid is a prime example.
My mother told me I would never be a ballerina, and that was when I was skinny. My poor mother, she just couldn't handle her jealousy. She had to take me down.
Played by the eternally likable Jennifer Coolidge, Tanya is always dressed to the nines in expensive clothes. She's happy to make a splash in a daring outfit despite being admittedly insecure.
You have impeccable style. The moment I saw you last night, I said to Matteo, finally a glamorous woman in Taormina.
Thank you.
Well, it's just the color. All the women here dress like they're going to a funeral on the beach, but you, thank God you're here.
Tanya's doomed romance with Greg is the kind of storyline rarely given to mature women, but Coolidge unsurprisingly played it perfectly. Though it ultimately didn't work out for Tanya, her character still showed us that you're never too old for a little romance.
I've had every kind of treatment over the years. Death is the last immersive experience I haven't tried.
These characters are complex, opinionated, and compelling to watch across the board, but this trope isn't limited to just fiction. The Real Housewives franchise proves that there are eccentric rich dames everywhere for those with eyes to see. Their enduring popularity and multiple successful spin-offs prove there is still a huge demand for these rich women and their drama-fueled catfights. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. When all is said and done, we like the characters we like because they're fun to watch, not necessarily because we agree with everything they stand for. What makes these women so entertaining isn't their wealth, but everything their wealth and status can grant them.
I just don't think, at this age, I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life. I don't have the will.
A sense of confidence and self-assurance, a killer wardrobe, and the power to speak her mind are all the ingredients for a character fans will adore. Add that to an empowered older woman, a group traditionally underrepresented and otherwise negatively stereotyped, and you have a character the internet will go crazy for.
Break a leg, sweetheart. I'll be right here, 10 feet behind you.
No, John, tonight is special, and I'd like my hand candy by my side.
Which beloved or despised character trope should we dissect next? Let us know in the comments.
Now, mustn't blub.
Yes, stepmother.
Oh, you needn't call me that. Madam will do.